Right. Shivani, stay with us. Major Arya here in our Delhi studios. Major Arya, when the Bofors scam was raised in the Lok Sabha, Meenakshi Lekhi raised it, I remember there was ruckus immediately. Congress MPs had raised the issue of mob lynching. They trooped to the well of the House. They threw papers. That's when they were suspended. Similar strategy being adopted here. Why divert? Why defy and divert?
See, if we go back a few decades when this scam broke, you know about the gun Bofors. Nobody can deny that it was a large part of the Kargil victory and it's a fantastic weapon. But also we must note that because of the shadow, the large shadow of Kargil, for more than 30 years, that is 3 decades, we have not seen any modernization in the artillery as far as the Indian Army are concerned. Today we are facing an enemy in China, you know, on the Chinese border in Sikkim. We are facing an enemy in Pakistan, the Jammu, Poonch and Rajouri axis. All this requires massive artillery. We don't have that artillery. Bofors, again I reiterate, fantastic gun, no peer, but it's 35-year-old technology.
You know, Gaurav, Arya, I'd just like to bring in one point.
Yeah.
Wasn't it because of the Bofors scam that the Congress was so worried? Because it is always said that Mr. A.K. Antony as Defence Minister, he was a Defence Minister for 10 years. No decision was taken, no new defence deals were signed.
Yes.
Is this the reason why Congress was so scared?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because the ghost of Bofors was so big that no new defence deal was signed, we suffered. Today, you know, everybody is saying, you know, there is lack of weaponry. Why? Weaponry cannot come in 1 or 2 years or 3 years. It's not like that. You see, it's an overall process. It has to happen every year. How can you complete the void left for 30 years and suddenly make it up immediately? It's not possible. A.K. Antony, like you very rightly mentioned, he was a very honest man. He always said, I'm an honest man, but he never took any decision. 10 years on that seat, he did not take one decision. Not one artillery gun was purchased for 30 years.
Right. So
how are you supposed to fight a war?
So clearly there was a worry in the Congress party. They knew what the impact of Bofors were. They almost, they actually lost an election because of that. We've got some more breaking news coming in. Rajiv Shukla, top Congress leader, speaking on Bofors.
64 करोड़ का आरोप लगाया था उन्होंने, जो आज तक साबित नहीं हुआ, और बोफोर्स की जांच पे 264 करोड़ खर्च हो चुका। तो ये तो अजीब तमाशा, आज तक 1 रुपए का साबित नहीं कर पाए, न राजीव गांधी के खिलाफ न किसी के खिलाफ।
All right, there you had Rajiv Shukla, somebody who is very close to 10 Janpath, somebody who understands.
फिर से उजागर हो गया, वो पब्लिक डोमेन में है, यानी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया में है, प्रिंट मीडिया में है, सोशल मीडिया में है। उसको खरगे साहब कैसे रोक पाएंगे? वो तो देश के सामने, दुनिया के सामने आ चुका है। समझौता एक्सप्रेस जो इन लोगों ने ये हिंदू आतंकवाद ऐसे उसको पूरा समाज को बदनाम करने का एक षड्यंत्र रचा था यूपीए ने, वो भी पोल खुल गया है। यानी उसने उस विषय में भी कैसे ये पाकिस्तान के आतंकवादियों का षड्यंत्र था, ये सामने आ चुका है। इन सारे विषयों से
hearing a range of leaders, we got you Rajiv Shukla's reaction to the Bofors scam. He was saying this was a small scam involving just a few crore rupees. And the amount that has been spent is over 200 crores on fighting this case in India and also getting information from abroad. But the fact is, numbers here are not important, Major Arya. The fact is, you had the former Prime Minister's name, which has been connected to this deal, and it is the Congress's job to clear it now. Allegations are coming to the forefront again. The issue has come up in a subcommittee of Parliament. Parliamentarians have also raised it. It is not just one news channel or one political party. It has come up in a subcommittee of Parliament, and when it comes, you must clear the air.
Parikshit, you're right. You know, I am a defense analyst. I look at strategy, and my view is that, you see, it's not a question of it was a 64 crore rupee scam and we have already, quote unquote, wasted 264 crore. That is not the point. First of all, you cannot put a price on justice, number one. Number two, we must also realize that for the past 30 years, when our defenses were left with huge gaping holes that cost billions of dollars, it cost so many lives. Today is Kargil Vijay Divas. You know, our boys, our men fought gallantly, but we lost 527 brave soldiers. we fought with Bofors guns, which performed a fantastic job in Kargil. There is no doubting it. Yet, had this Bofors case not been not taken place, we would have got state-of-the-art equipment there, which was not bought by AK Antony. We could have got equipment which would have prevented Kargil in the first place, which could have given us advanced information, advanced intelligence. So many things were not brought because of the entire, that shadow of Kargil. You can never measure that in money. You are playing, and I'm not talking about who took money or who did not take money. The fact of the matter is that the Bofors put a huge shadow over national security.
Right. On that note, I'd like to thank my colleague Shivani, who's joining us from Parliament this morning. I'd like to thank Major Gaurav Arya as well. We're going to take a short break. Back with much more.